We are live. We are live. Welcome to College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. We cover everything in college football because we love everything in college football. And if you love everything in college football, please subscribe to our channel. Smash the like button if you like our content. Share the video with your family and friends. If you want to support this college football rebel outpost, the home for the college football sickos, with a donation to help us keep the lights on, to help keep this channel growing, just hit that dollar sign where you make a comment and I'll get to your super chat as quick as I possibly can. Welcome everybody into the studio that sits on the corner, the very corner of Keith Jackson Parkway and Kurt Gowdy Avenue. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to become a legend with your comments and with your phone calls. Congratulations to the Yellow Jackets. Congratulations to War Eagle, the Auburn Tigers. Big wins last night, and we got big games today, and it leads off with the defending, reigning, undisputed national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes versus, well, the Texas Longhorns. I believe, the fat guy from Minnesota believes, Texas is absolutely back. And I am the conductor. I am driving the hype train for Arch Manning. Yes, the fat guy from Minnesota. There was just enough room for the fat guy from Minnesota to be able to squeeze in. At the front of the hype train, which is Arch Manning. I am driving this thing. We are going to be a witness to Sayin and Manning, their eras begin today. There are other quarterback eras that begin today. Bryce Underwood's, Malik Washington, plenty of freshman quarterbacks, plenty of quarterbacks who really hasn't gotten any time. Their era begins today, week 1. Welcome on in, everybody. I appreciate it. We are going to do a quick roll call, but we got one game. It's not a double watch party. Now, I got my, we're going to keep an eye on all the other games going on. There's a lot of important games. I don't care who you are and who you're playing and where the game is. There's a lot of important, Rich Rodriguez. We saw Scott Frost. UCF squeaks by and they win Scott Frost homecoming, so to speak. Well, Rich Rod, they're playing Robert Morris. West Virginia, the Mountaineer fans are excited. There is a lot of excited fans. The Hoosiers, they can't wait to see their Hoosiers back again. A lot of excitement across college football. Tulane and Northwestern. Jake Rasloff gets the starting nod for the Tulane Green Wave. A lot to get to. But I'm going to have my eye on one screen, the Tennessee-Syracuse game. Aguilar versus Angeli. And I'm going to be honest, Syracuse has the quarterback advantage. Now, that doesn't mean that Angeli's going to have a better game. But Syracuse has the quarterback advantage. We saw what the Orange did. We saw what Fran Brown did with Kyle McCord. Those who are scoffing at Angeli, well, you shouldn't be. This kid has got moxie. He's got talent. And I can't wait to see. Tennessee's got a very good defense. But that offense, I don't know. Josh Heupel, I don't know. That offensive line, I really don't know Tennessee. I really don't. El Woody's in the house. Stephen McNeely, Jose, David Kreitzer, Rod is here. N.E. is here. Skaven, yes. The Architect. Stormy Cyclone. The hype for Arch Manning is unbelievable. Well, you know why that is, Stormy Cyclone? You want to know why that is? Oh, okay, maybe some of the reason is because his last name is Manning. Maybe some of the reason is because he was the number one quarterback out of his high school class. But the major reason is because the fat guy from Minnesota is driving the hype train. That is why, I can't even keep a straight face. Defiant Brother is in the house. Ooh, saying over Manning. AMAC, Kenneth Stromness, Sparty. He's got to like what Gold Green did. He's got to like, Zero Wiz. You got to be happy with Joe Rossi. I told you. And that running game was better than, I did not think, Mackay, I can't remember his last name. Mackay, he's got some skills I did not know he had. Congratulations on the big win. Sparty, Illini Ted is in the house. Illini Ted, Kerry Gold Nose, Alabama, Florida State, 3:30 Eastern Time. Woof, woof, doggle. College football is pain. Thank you, Mr. Don Scruggs. I appreciate it. Let's go PATC. Let's go PATC. We got a super chat. We got Mr. Seminole. Kerry, Gold, Knowles. Greg, I got the Buckeyes, Florida State, and LSU. I've got Texas, Florida State, and Clemson. So we shall see what happens. We're not going to talk about my record against the spread. We're not going to discuss that today. We got to stay focused. Look, I don't even know what my record is. Maybe it's absolutely brilliant. I don't know. But I'm not going to brag about it today. And if it's awful, I really don't know what it is. The reason I'm not talking about my record against the spread is because I truly do not know what it is. Yeah, that's it. That's the reason. That's the reason why I'm avoiding the topic altogether. Buckeye Greg is in the house. Big game. Big game for Buckeye Greg. Son of Sarek, Greg the Iceberg. Can it be negative? It's bad, whatever it is. Happy retirement, Lee Corso. Greg has my nose. I do. I absolutely do. Plus 13.5? Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thank you, Kerry Gold Nose. I appreciate it. Appreciate the generosity. Let's buckle in here. Texas, Ohio State. We are going to be keeping track of all the football games going on. But one game is under the watch party spotlight. And that is number 1, number 2, Texas, and Ohio State. Joey Aguilar. Now, he's thrown a lot of interceptions for App State. Started quarterback at Tennessee when Nico, I'm leaving on a jet plane. Went on a jet plane and went back closer to home to play for the UCLA Bruins. Nico, I'm leaving on a jet plane is going up against Devin Dampier and Run the Ball Utes tonight at 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central. Buckle up. The Bruins and the Utes. Aguilar, beautiful pass right out of the gate. That's a first down. My goodness. He looked good on his first throw. Tennessee Volunteer fans are going crazy. Kerry Gold Nose, look at that monster super chat. He is all fired up. Super chat, Kerry Gold Nose. Let's get that works in today, Greg. I appreciate it, Kerry Gold Nose. Monster super chat. I cannot thank you enough for your unbelievable generosity over the last 24 months. It has helped us out so very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kerry Goldnose. Seminole fans, I don't know about the offense, but I think the defense is going to be mighty competitive early on this season. Thank you, Kerry Goldnose. Unbelievable super chat. Wow. What do we got going here? We got pass interference? What's going on? Oh, yeah. Syracuse pass interference. Tennessee at the orange 38-yard line. Again, I'm going to be behind. I'm going to be about 8-10 seconds behind you all on the Tennessee-Syracuse game. Don't let it worry you. Just put down the comments in real time on any football game you're watching. Keep your head on a swivel. Let the community know what is going on around college football. You are college football red zone. The PATC Einsteins is college football red zone. So put it down in the chat. We got another flag. Pre-snap penalty on the orange. There is Arch Manning. There is Arch Manning. Believe the hype. Believe the hype, Longhorns. Longhorn fans, believe the hype. Now, look, Buckeyes, you are the defending, reigning, undisputed champions. You can make a statement today that says we are not going anywhere. Fat Flugar, we are not going anywhere. We are still number one after losing all that talent. We're not taking a step back. We're the Buckeyes. We are the Ohio State Buckeyes. We're not taking a step back. Manning has never seen anything like us. And he may never see anything like us again in college football. Aguilar dumps it off, a great play. Josh Heupel, great offensive play by Tennessee. What a play call on 3rd and 10. What an execution. Bishop runs, big first down for the Volunteers. Rasloff scores first TD. Tulane is up 7-0 on Northwestern. I'm going to keep reminding everybody all year long. The brilliance, the absolute brilliance of Greg the Gold. Tulane, number 12. Going to get in the playoffs. First, they're going to beat Northwestern today. That's the first thing that Tulane is. Now remember, Tulane's defense, the defensive line, that is the straw that stirs the Green Waves drink. It's the defense that's going to get Tulane in the playoffs. This was before they got Jake Rasloff. The defense was going to be what happens. So keep an eye on the Tulane's defense against Northwestern. Buckeye Greg. Ryan Day 16-1. Non-conference regular season. Again, thank you, Kerry Goldnose, for the huge super chat. The Buckeyes look at the ball at the second half. Joey Aguilar back to pass. He's taking a shot, overthrows. The Tennessee Volunteers got to kick a field goal. That ball got away from Joey Aguilar. Ooh. Good run back by Texas. 30-yard line. Here comes Arch Manning. The fight in Illini. Illini Ted is in the house. Very interested to see Manning actually play. And if all the hype is warranted. Oh, you're going to learn fast, Ted. You are going to learn lickety-split fast. Buckle up, Ted. Buckle up and brace for impact. Tennessee takes a 3-0 lead. Here we go. 1st and 10. Buckeye fans are going crazy. Number 1 versus number 3, technically. in this game. Don Scruggs, Georgia is the real number one. Wait and see what we do to Marshall. PATC. Well, let's see what Zachariah Branch does. Let's see what Noah Thomas does. I think Noah Thomas is going to have a good season for Georgia. Let's see how many times that Kirby Smart, Don Scruggs, Mr. Bulldog, let's see how many times Kirby Smart gives the rock to Nate Frazier. Frazier has got to get the rock for Georgia. I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. All right, what's going on in this game? What is going on in this game? 1st and 10. Manning, shotgun. Rolls out and he throws an absolute duck. Absolute duck. First throw of the game. Who's driving the Manning train? Who is driving the Manning hype train? That was an absolute duck. My goodness. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. A brilliant handoff by Manning. A brilliant handoff. 3rd and 4. Did you see the technique? Did you see the timing? Did you see the smoothness of that handoff? 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Manning back to pass. He throws it in traffic. It's going to be 4th and 3/4 of an inch. 4th and 3/4 of an inch. And it looks like the Longhorns, I don't know what they're doing here. They went for it. The referee's got to mark it. He did not get much. They did not give him much. They got first down. They got first down. They got first down. We got a super chat by Bill G. There's a big run. There's a big run by Texas. Holy smokes. Bill G super chat. Holy smokes. Cheese pizza and horns down. I agree with half of that, Bill G, but I got Texas covering this game. I've got Texas winning the national championship. I've got Texas winning the Southeastern Conference championship. I got my reputation to protect. My reputation of brilliance to protect. So I'm rooting for, I'm supposed to root for Big Ten. Big Ten, Big Ten. Greg, you're Big Ten propaganda. I'm not big. What the hell is that throw, Manning? I'm not Big Ten propaganda. I'm Golden Gopher propaganda. Big difference. Big difference. Bill G, thank you so much. Cheese pizza and horns down. I can agree with half of you. Thank you for your incredible generosity. I do appreciate it so very much. Thank you, Bill G. Very kind, sir. You've been supporting this channel like crazy. And you and Kerry Gold Knowles and others are the reason why this channel is growing. Thank you so very much. I'm very humbled by your generosity. Very humbled. Thank you. 1st and 15. Manning, you got to settle down, young man. You are throwing some wild stuff out there. Look at the orange. Look at the orange. Syracuse, first down. Evil Badger. Super chat. 2nd and 13. Longhorns running again. Hey, Greg, isn't your record 1-5 against the spread? Wisconsin could have a quarterback controversy if O'Neal does well next week. 1-5. I don't know. You you must have me mixed up with somebody else. There's a lot of people that look like me. There is a lot of people that look like me. It still did not work. There's a lot of people that look like me, that talk like me, that sing like me, that dance like me. And there's a lot of people as successful at picking games against the spread like me. So, Ryan Willie, I think you have me mixed up with some other golden gopher out there. But I do appreciate the super chat, and I don't think Wisconsin, that they're going to give the ball to Billy Edwards. You got to remember something. In this day and age of rev share and NIL, you're not going to pull the quick hook on a quarterback who you paying a whole lot of money to. Billy Edwards came in and he got a big old check. O'Neal does not have a check. So I don't think there's going to be a quarterback controversy for quite a while. Texas did not make that first down. Now, again, hold on a second here. Texas did not make that first down. Thank you so much, Evo Badger. I appreciate it. Appreciate your generosity. Okay, it's too early to worry. All right, everybody calm down. Okay? Everybody calm down. Arch Manning, I don't know, I mean, his first couple of passes have not been good. Texas doesn't seem to trust him yet. But no panic. Longhorn Nation, don't panic. Everything is going to be okay. This is coming straight from the college football genius, the fat guy from Minnesota. Everything is going to be okay. Yeah. Illini Ted. Coaches are going for it on fourth down all over the place. In every game, almost everywhere on the field, it is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. My goodness. I guess I'm too old school for all this. Let's see here. Greg almost cooled my Huskers on Thursday. Greg's picks like he's the abominable snow monster of the north from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But you guys, I tell you, you guys lose your faith in me so early just because this all happened in year 1, year 2, year 3 of this college football channel. It doesn't mean it's going to keep going down, down, down in year 4. The Buckeyes got the football. 1st and 10. Tennessee's up 3-0. Handoff. Angeli finds a big tight end. First down. First down, Syracuse. Don't sleep on Angeli. Please don't sleep on Steve Angeli. Oh, there's a flag on the field. Oh, penalty on Syracuse. They did not get the first down. Buckeyes, 2nd and 8. They hand it off again. And they're running big and strong. It's 3rd and a half a yard. 3rd and a half a yard for the Buckeyes. C.J. Donaldson with the first 2 carries. The transfer from West Virginia. He's lost some weight. He is skinnier. He is faster. He is more nimble. He is more flexible. Just like your host of the show. 3rd and 1. Are they going to run it again? They got the tight end. They're bunched up on the right. And they got nothing. They got absolutely nothing. Will the Buckeyes go for it on 4th down? It's 4th and 1.5. 4th and 1.5. C.J. Donaldson back is saying it's play action. Nobody's open. That's an incomplete. Drop the ball. That's going to be Longhorns' ball. Interesting. Saints passed was 4th and 1. Texas takes over the ball. Krypton stands so close of a catch. Good run by Tennessee. Tennessee is finding something in the running game. They got some room up the middle on Syracuse defensive line. Play action. Aguilar rolling out. He's going to get first down and more with his legs. Big first down by Tennessee. Tennessee, again, as we talked about during our Spotlight series, Bishop and Lewis are going to be their 2 running backs this year. I don't know if those 2 guys can equal what Sampson did last year, but you also have Aguilar. He's more of a willing runner than Nico Amalevin. Joey Aguilar had a 25-yard run. 2nd down, Tennessee. That was a good throw by Sand. Jeremiah was open. Aguilar overthrows a wide open receiver. Lewis, 5-yard run. First down, Tennessee. Aguilar is a little inaccurate here. He was a pretty accurate passer with App State. He threw too many interceptions. But today, first game with Tennessee, a little bit of inaccuracy to start the game. Yeah, he's throwing high, man. Now Lewis should have caught that, but he is throwing high. He is throwing very, very high. Inaccuracy right now by Joey Aguilar is the early story in the Tennessee-Syracuse game. Oh boy. Oh boy. The moderator. Midair Hernandez Garcia Flugar, the one who rules with an iron fist. Can you play the mariachi? I will do that for you now. Honey, we don't play this until the middle of the third quarter, but because you made a special appearance, there is the mariachi, because we have competitive games in the middle of the first quarter. Mireya has changed the rules. Boss says to play the mariachi, so we do. Manning, 3rd and 11. He checks it down. All right, well, we will play that again in the middle of the third quarter if the Buckeyes and the Longhorns are a competitive football game. Tennessee's at the 2-yard line out the Syracuse Orange. They're about to punch it in. They're about to take a 10-point lead. No problem, honey. No problem. Say hi to our friends for me. Okay, what do we think about Manning so far? What do we think about Arch Manning? It's overreaction Saturday. Overreaction Saturday. A very auspicious start, to say the least. He's not lighting it on fire. I'm not writing home about Arch. Old Dad, Illini Ted, Manning, arrow down. Sane throws a better ball. Sarkisian overutilizing the bubble screens since his time as head coach at USC. I think he's trying to get Manning comfortable. Who names their kid after the McDonald's arches? Numbskull News. Horns down on Manning so far. Lego Gators, nervous feet. Okay, let's go through the scores here real quick. We've got Buckeyes in Texas, 0-0. Tennessee's up 10-0. Mississippi State 7. Southern Miss 3. Florida Atlantic 7-7, tied with Maryland. Purdue's up a quick 14-0 over Ball State. Tulane 7, Northwestern 3. Pittsburgh 14-0 over Duquesne. Navy takes the 7-0 lead. Merrimack, Kent State tied at 0. Those are your scores early this Saturday. Week 1. Well, that is Skaven, yes. Greg, that is one brownie husband point you earned there. That might be true, but I need about 5 more. I need about 5 more to get me through the day unscathed. 2nd and 9. Excuse me, 2nd and 9. Buckeyes have it deep in their own territory. There's a lot of threats out there. You've got Taft. You've got Anthony Hill. You've got Mr. Colin Simmons. You've got a lot of guys on the Longhorns defense that can make... Oh, Jeremiah Smith. Good run after a flat pass. That makes it 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Woo! Big down for the Buckeyes here. Big down. Good pass. Sand put it right there. Very good pass by the young quarterback. Good throw, young man. Good throw. Good throw. That's the tight end transfer from Purdue, Max Clare. And he is damn good. He is really good. He is the guy that popped out for Purdue last season. They had a couple of guys, even on a bad team. They had, of course, they had Dinneman, who went to Oregon. But Max Clare is the real deal, Holyfield. Jeremiah Smith with a drop. 2nd and 10. You got to help your young quarterback out. You got to make those plays. I know you're turning your head quickly because you think you're going to get popped. The architect saying accuracy dot. Illini Ted saying looks comfortable. Nothing there. Not much for Peoples and Donaldson so far in this first quarter for the Buckeyes rushing game. 3rd and 11. The Buckeyes might have to lean on the passing game. Game 1 against the Longhorns. Shotgun. Back to pass, heavy rush. Had to get rid of it. Incomplete. Had to get rid of it. You had a blitz off the right corner. The Longhorns forced the punt. Texas should get good field position. I'm sorry, that was off the, yeah. Wet Blanket is in the house. Thanks for coming on in, Wet Blanket. I appreciate it, sir. Texas will start at their 25-yard line. 1st and 10. We got a tie game at 0-0. Nothing on the chalkboard. Tennessee is up 10-0. You must be from Tennessee because you are the only 10 I see. Another penalty. Oh, we got a timeout. Timeout. Nice punt, Buckeye Greg, 50 yards. Baxter has carried the ball 4 times for the Longhorns. Wisner 3 times. C.J. Donaldson 3 times. Peoples, he's carried the ball twice. Baxter has 2 catches. Max Clare and Jeremiah Smith each have a catch for the Buckeyes. Old Dad Sane is living up to arch hype. Stormy Cyclone, take out your bias, Greg. What team has impressed you the most thus far? I don't know where my bias is here. I don't know. I mean, look, no matter what we say about these young quarterbacks, these defenses are outstanding. So you saw Texas just swarming. I don't know, to be honest with you. How about the defenses? Because it's going to be, those defenses are going to be tough to crack. Oh, what team has impressed you the most? You're not talking about this game. You're talking, well, Kansas, they've impressed me against Fresno State. Iowa State, your club, they were tough. I don't really know. That's a great question. Yeah, Don Scruggs. I keep any bias away from my observations. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Arch Manning, 1st and 10. Longhorns. Back to pass. Arch Manning. Arch Manning in the first quarter. Third and 8. Big play for Arch Manning. Big play for the hype train. Back to pass. The train might be getting derailed. I think the architect nails it. Manning is clearly shook. He's shaking out there. The game is going way too fast for Manning. Bring in Drake Lindsay. Oh, that's right. Drake Lindsay is with your beloved Minnesota Golden Gophers. Running it. Peoples, I think that's Peoples who just got the ball. Not much running for the Buckeyes. It's been tough. The Longhorns defense, absolutely legit. Numbskull News, Georgia Tech looks like the real deal. They're going to miss Eric Singleton, though. Great first down receiver. Now he's at Auburn doing it for the Tigers. But they got Eric Rivers. They got Malik Rutherford. Saying dumps it off. Good. Quick, decisive release. Jeremiah Smith. First down, Buckeyes. Tennessee is absolutely rolling. There's a little bit of a push there. Buckeyes got a little bit of a push on the interior line. It could be 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5. Good first down run by the Buckeyes. Looks like we're going to have one more play, and then we're going to go into the second quarter. 0-0. I want to thank everybody who's joined us for this live show. Are they going to run it again? Do they see something? Are they feeling something here? No, I'm sorry. That was the last play of the quarter. Go in the second quarter. Buckeyes 0, Texas 0. My goodness. Old Dad, Texas is making the Buckeyes defense look pretty good. The Buckeyes defense is pretty good. They are really good. So is Texas defense, in my strong opinion. Numbskull, Baylor's defense was terrible. They could not stop Jackson Arnold. When Jackson Arnold went back to pass and he saw a little bit of an opening, he took off. And where was the Baylor linebackers? They couldn't make a play. Al Woody, I'm so glad college football is back. Exciting times. Buckeye Greg, defensive battle right now. Touchdown, the Volunteers. They're rolling all over Syracuse. Greg the Cooler. It is becoming a pandemic of incredible proportions.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay, just let me...
Wait a second. For all of you that don't like this song, AMAC, Numbskull News, and everybody else, you're gonna listen to this song when the host of this show continues to be absolutely brutal in his picks. Brutal. Embarrassing. I'm an embarrassment across the country. So guess what? Guess what? If I'm gonna keep embarrassing myself like this, week after week, month after month, year after, I have the lowest winning percentage in the history of history. Picks against the spread. Since probably forever. So, let's continue.
Be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change.
Oh, God. I don't, unfortunately, AMAC is correct. Al Woody don't mind the song. He doesn't mind that I absolutely suck. That's the point of the song. It's brutal. I'm brutal. The song and the fat guy from Minnesota go hand in hand, Numbskull News. Go hand in hand. I got to win a game for... This is worse than 2024, which was worse than 2023, which was worse than 2022. All right, Buckeyes, let's go. Let's focus. 44-yard line. 2nd and 5. They run it again. A little bit more room. Peoples gets first down. A little bit of a push is happening here. Finally, there is a little bit of a push. First and 10, 50-yard line. The Buckeyes are at midfield, saying back to pass. Plenty of time. Dumps it off to the tight end. The Buckeyes are getting into a rhythm. Hopefully for the Longhorns, Arch Manning starts settling down a little bit here. Back to pass. Again, plenty of time. He had a pocket. Good coverage by Texas. 3rd and 4. That defense is so very good. Good recovery by 29. Good recovery on Jeremiah Smith. Now the Buckeyes are doing some good pass protection here. 3rd and 4, and I'm guessing we are 4th down territory again. If the Buckeyes make any yards on this. Back to pass. Oh, he dropped it right in there. Incomplete. It was dropped. Good throw by Sane once again. Wow. Good throw. 4th and 4. I think the Buckeyes should punt. Punt the ball. We got a flag. We got a flag. Excuse me. We got face mask on the Longhorns. They're not going to need to punt the ball. Oh, yeah, he took that helmet right off. Wow. Wow. Hey, Sayin, you're throwing a pretty accurate ball right now. Simmons, the great defensive end by the Longhorns, got the penalty. Great defensive end. Okay, here we go. 1st down and 10. We got trips. No, we got a bunch formation left. Bunch formation left. They run straight into absolutely nothing. The Longhorns were ready. 2nd and long. 2nd and long. That's a good point, Jose. Buckeye Greg says he got a yard. 2nd and 9. Back to pass, saying he pumps it, fakes pump, and he throws it out of bounds. 3rd and 9. We got another flag. Another flag on the field. Illegal man downfield. Is that what we got? No. Holding on the Longhorns. Another defensive penalty. Ooh, they're keeping their hands on Jeremiah Smith. Clutch and grab. Clutch and grab. Clutch and grab. 1st down, Buckeyes. Don Scruggs. Don Scruggs, Georgia Bulldogs, SEC got to be better. Well, Syracuse is playing pretty dang good. Syracuse is looking pretty good. Up 17. 1st down and 10. Look for Jeremiah Smith. Look for a shot in the end zone. Handoff. Buckeyes are starting to move the pile. Buckeyes are slowly but surely starting to move the pile. Remember, Texas offense can't stay on the field. They've got nothing going. No, if I said it, I misspoke because Tennessee is playing very good. Handoff, Donaldson bowls in for another 1st down. Buckeyes, 1st down again. Numbskull news. It's a deep freeze in Texas. It never rains in August, but Greg, the cold front, has arrived. Embarrassingly so. Embarrassingly. First and goal, Buckeyes. They run it again. Moving that pile little by little as the first half continues early in the second quarter. Hand off again. It's going to be third and goal at the 3. What's the play call, guys? Play action. Play action. Look for Max Clare in the end zone. Play action. Max Clare in the end zone. We're going to get the first time out, Buckeyes. Kerry Gold knows says the Buckeyes got to get 6 here. Look out, Pittsburgh is beating Duquesne. That Steve Angeli throws a good football, ladies and gentlemen. Good football. Southern Miss has tied Mississippi State 10-10 in the second quarter. Maryland is up on Florida Atlantic 10-7. Purdue 21, Ball State 0. Tulane, the Green Wave 10, Northwestern 3. Pittsburgh is up 14-6 on Duquesne, and they are back in the red zone. Navy's up 21-0. Syracuse, touchdown. The Orange score the first points of the game against Tennessee. The drive was set up by a beautiful Angeli pass. Tight end should be in play. Yep, play action, Max Clare. That's the play. Play action. Buckeyes are at the Longhorns 2-yard line. 3rd and goal. Buckeyes try to run it again, and they are stopped again. 4th and goal at the 2-yard line. Super chat, John Till. Though you said look for, I thought you said look for Eclair in the end zone. I'm too fat. By the way, is the PAC TV deal any good? I really don't know, John. I really haven't. We don't know the entire deal yet, right? They just came out with some more news. I'll tell you what, John, I will tackle that this week in our shows this week. 4th and goal. Thank you for the super chat, John. They run it again. Finally, the Buckeyes have scored. Touchdown. They kept running it and running it.
Touchdown! Touchdown!
I put the 7 up there even though the extra point hasn't been kicked. The Buckeyes have taken the lead. John Till, thank you so much for your super chat, for your generosity, all of your super chats to us. I appreciate it, sir. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on it. But I will have one. We'll take a look at the whole thing. Not everything of it has been announced, I don't think. Unless I'm mistaken. I think we're still got more to come out here. But we'll take a look at it this week. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. I'm sorry I don't have an opinion. I know there is more clarity on what is on CBS Sports Network. But I'm going to have to take a look at it. Hold on here. There has been a lot of interesting news since these games have kicked off that I have not been able to cover, that we are going to cover this week. One being what John just asked about. The other, the G6 conferences, including what's going to be with the Pac-12. They're starting to meet. They're looking at collaboration, possibly with, who knows, right? With marketing and branding and possibly, I don't know. But we'll take a look at that. They're starting to meet. Ross Dellinger has talked about it. He just talked about it yesterday. What a block by the fullback. 13 plays, 80 yards, 8-minute drive. Buckeye Greg. Texas, don't embarrass me. Go Southeastern Conference. Kerry Gold knows I don't think Texas can hang. Yep. Syracuse scored, Nathan. Oh, Tennessee scored. I didn't even see that. Wow. Great answer by Tennessee. Krypton, the Pac-12 TV deal will be better than the Mountain West. Well, I think that's true. All right. Okay, Arch Manning. Sarkisian has a decision to make. Does he take the training wheels off of Arch Manning? Oh, that was a beautiful bomb by Joey Aguilar. What a beautiful throw. What a gorgeous throw by Joey Aguilar. My goodness. Wow. Woo! Pac-12 TV deals hasn't been announced. Extension with CW. Arch Manning, good run, using his legs. Second and 1, the Longhorns. Can they respond? Down 7-0. Southern Miss, Mississippi State tied at 10. Maryland is up 12-7. Purdue up on Ball State 21-0. Tulane 13, Northwestern 3. Pittsburgh is up 14 on Duquesne. Manning looks terrible right now. Arch Manning, I don't know, he is hearing his throws. He's just, I don't know what's going on. It looks like he's trying to get rid of the ball so damn quick. Kentucky up 7 on Toledo. I know we're not supposed to overreact. I'm not, but my goodness, the way he's throwing it. I mean, he's got a quick release, but it's just like, settle down, kid. Settle down. He needs to relax. Xmas Talks on vacation in Peru. Wow. Hoping to see some UFOs. Greg, thanks for doing the watch party so I can follow. You bet. Manning rolling out. Oh, he gets nailed at the side. Oh, look at the spot, the referee. He didn't get that much. Wow, they gave him a good spot. My goodness. I didn't think he got to the yellow line. My goodness. Woo! Kerry Gold knows. I took Florida State. Kind of wish our quarterback would have kept his mouth shut. Manning is thrown in double coverage. That Mississippi State game, that game is in Southern Miss. I forgot about that. Second and 10, Longhorns. 47-yard line. Nothing on the ground. Absolutely nothing. It's going to be third and long for the Longhorns. Again, at halftime, I will be taking about a 15 to 20-minute break. I'll be coming back for the second half. I hope all of you will come back for the second half for the Longhorns and the Buckeyes. 3rd and 10. Big moment for the Texas Longhorns here. 3rd and 10. Caleb Downs? No, he did not blitz. Arch Manning gets sacked. The Buckeyes are taking over the line of scrimmage from the Longhorns. I believe so, Coy. Arch Manning will be better at West Virginia. He sat behind ears, for 2 years. That's true. Redshirt sophomore. Kerrigan knows I think Manning is going to win a championship in Texas, but not this year. We got Maryland is up 19-7 over Florida Atlantic. Southern Miss and Mississippi State still tied at 10. Tulane's got the ball. They're up by 10 over Northwestern. Pittsburgh up by 14 over Duquesne. Navy is dominating. Kent State is defeating Merrimack 7-0. Kentucky 7, Toledo 0 in the first quarter. Jake Rasloff runs for a 69-yard touchdown for Tulane. Jake Rasloff. Holy smokes. Tulane takes a 19-3 lead. Wow. Again, as a reminder, Greg the Gold has Tulane as the G5 representative in the college football playoff. I've got them playing Georgia in the first round. That might be the only thing I get right this year. Tulane versus Georgia in the first round of the college football playoffs. Oh, it's coming back. What's coming back? Buckeyes, 2nd and 7. They're running it again. Third and 3. Oh, absolutely. Oh, Arizona, Numbskull News. Arizona State is still a factor, Greg. No, yeah. I mean, absolutely. Yeah, I picked them to win the Big 12. I got them predicted in the playoffs. Yep, I got them number 1. I got them as a home game against Oregon. Oh, is that a completion? What a throw. What a catch by Carnell Tate. My goodness. I think that's the first down. That might be the play of the game right here. It keeps the Buckeyes from having to punt in their end zone. What a play by the Buckeyes. Sayin gets pressure. He's in the end zone. Wow. Beautiful play by the Buckeyes. That was huge. Greg, what game are you doing for the 3 o'clock hour? I'm not doing a watch party for the 3 o'clock hour. I am going to be watching Alabama and Florida State with my 92-year-old mother. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I can't do watch parties. I can't do them all. It's my schedule does not allow for it. My voice doesn't allow for it. I do as many as I possibly can. But my mother is a big Alabama fan, has always been a big Bama fan. We don't know why, it's just happened. My mother is a huge college football fan. She's 92 years old. So I'm going to be watching Bama with her in her bedroom. Back to pass. Not a first down. The Buckeyes are going to have to punt it. Muhammad, another great defensive player for the Longhorns. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Can the Longhorns get any points with this last drive in the first half? Go SCC, Mama Flugar. Now, don't get it twisted. She is a Golden Gopher fan, but she loves her Bama. 24-7, Tennessee. Thank you, Mr. Don Scruggs. Don't forget to like or subscribe. Thank you, Numbskull News. Need more likes on this, folks. Kerry Gold Knowles, tell your mama I'm sorry in advance. It don't matter. She'll forget who wins an hour after the game. But then she'll remember. Then she'll forget. Then she remembers. It's not like she doesn't. We just had a cognitive test for her yesterday, I believe. And she did really good. So, but, you know, she doesn't have dementia. She doesn't have Alzheimer's. But she's got old folk memory. Very forgetful. But she can tell you what day it is. She can tell you what year it is. She can tell you, you know, things like that. Don Scruggs, I'm a bandwagon Golden Gopher fan. Well, just keep an eye on those Golden Gophers. Keep an eye on that Drake Lindsay, that quarterback. I see all these quarterbacks. I'm watching all these freshmen. Drake Lindsay is right up there. Right up there. Thank you, Jen Fari. Appreciate it. Spending time with family is important. She does like watching it with me. But I do most of my watching in the studio. But I'm going to watch the Bama Seminole game. You know, the Volunteers are doing a lot of clutching and grabbing in the secondary. But that's what you should do. Until the referees call it. Clutch and grab, clutch and grab. Force the referees to make the call. See how far you can push the referees. Okay, here we go, Longhorns. You got to put it together right now. Right now, Longhorns. Put it together. First and 10. 47-yard line. The Longhorns. They need some points here. Back to pass. Manning looks. Longhorn fans.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, look.
3rd and 8. You gotta make a play, Manning. You can't go through the whole half without making a play. Let's go! Pass complete! Arch Manning! He flips the ball for a 3-yard gain. It is 4th down. Don't go for it, Texas. Don't go for it. You're not going to make it. Don't go for it. You're going to give the ball to the Buckeyes. They're going to get another field goal. They're going to go up 10 points. You can't make this, Longhorns. You can't make it. They call a timeout. Just get to halftime. Just get to halftime. You're completely rattled. Don't give the ball to the Buckeyes at about midfield here. Punt the ball. Live to fight for another in the next hour. You can't go for this. You've got no shot to make it. No shot whatsoever. Hey, Don, I'm driving this hype train, okay? I'm driving the Arch Manning hype train, and right now we have smacked into a wall. Do you know who the first casualty is besides Arch Manning? It's myself. I'm at the front of the train. Punt the ball. Get him in the locker room. Don't have him make a mistake right now. Oh my God, they're going for it. Just punt the ball. Get out of here. Go to the locker rooms down 7. This is a scary, scary moment, ladies and gentlemen. Good call. Good call. Look, there's a time where you got to be honest with yourself. Okay? Let's be honest. Greg the Cooler is here. Greg the Gold is a fraud. We got to be honest. The fat guy from Minnesota driving the Arch Manning hype train is an absolute fraud. We got to be honest. Arch Manning completely sucked in the first half. I'm sure he's a great guy. I loved his high school tape. He's a very good athlete. But he was absolutely overwhelmed in the first half. He could not throw the football. He was erratic. They've got to calm the dude down at halftime. They've got to calm him down. He is way out of sorts. I mean, they've got to calm him down. There was no way that he was going to be able to make a play there. Get him in the locker room. Calm him down. Look at that beautiful hair. Holy smokes. Everybody relax. Everybody relax. We're okay. The Buckeyes 7, the Longhorns 0. I'm going to be taking a 15 to 20 minute break. I hope to see you all in the second half. Nothing has been decided. Nothing has been decided. The Buckeyes are up 7. They were beginning to move the pile. Because the Longhorns offense can't stay on the field. The Buckeyes are going to wear down the Longhorns if the Longhorns offense can't sustain any type of drive whatsoever. Wow. All right, guys, I'll be back in a little bit. My goodness. Arch Manning is shook. He's not the only one that's shook. I'm shook. I'm shook. Ah. Third and goal. What is the play call? What is the play call? We got an injury. Thank you all for joining us for the second half. Texas, Ohio State. Arch Manning has 38 yards passing. Sayin has 59. So Arch doesn't have 50 and Sayin is just over a little bit, over 50 yards passing. See, John, Texas finally got some momentum on offense. It is third and goal. Longhorns at the Buckeyes 3-yard line, down 7-0. Now, if you are going into this, and I'm sure they are, you've got 2 downs to make a touchdown. They're gonna go for it on 4th down unless they have a loss of yardage on 3rd down. What are the 2 plays that you call? Do you give Arch Manning a shot in the end zone? I think you do. I think you've got to give confidence to Arch Manning. Give him the opportunity to throw a touchdown pass here. Not just for him, but for the team. Let Arch Manning play. This is what I talked about during the Gopher game with Drake Lindsay. I don't think they should run Arch here. Let him throw it in. Let him throw a touchdown pass. Let's go. Manning using his legs because his arm doesn't work. Well, they're going to need his arm at some point. Let him throw a touchdown pass. Get confidence in him. Throw it on how about this? Throw it on 3rd down, and if it's incomplete, run it on 4th. Let's go. Let's go. Give Manning an opportunity. 3rd and goal. Thank you for coming on in, Cornelius Jones. Appreciate it. I think these two teams will be in the Final Four. They're going to hand it off. There is a lot of move in the pile, but he's not in. It's going to be 4th and a half a yard. 4th and a half a yard. Of course, the Longhorns are going for it, and you know they're going to run the football here. You know they're going to run the ball. They're not going to give Manning a shot. Quarterback sneak. He got nowhere. Manning got nowhere. Manning got nowhere. The Buckeyes stopped the Longhorns. They never gave him an opportunity. They're showing no confidence in the young man. You think Greg the Cooler is destroying Manning right now? No. Well, that's part of it. Sarkisian is destroying Manning right now. Who on that sidelines? Who on that sidelines has any confidence in Manning? If the coach doesn't show any confidence in Manning, this is terrible. Terrible. Now you got to go for it, keep chopping. You got to go for it. How many times are you going to get down there? You got to put the ball in the air at some point. This ain't going to work. No, Bill G. No. No. You got to go. This is the only time you've been down there the whole game. You got to throw the football. Everybody's in the box. You got one-on-one coverage. You're telling the Buckeyes that you have no confidence in Manning. You are telling your own players you have no confidence in Manning. You are telling the Longhorn fan base you have no confidence in Manning. You are telling Manning that you have no confidence in Manning. Now, oh boy. I can hear the screaming all the way from Austin, Texas. Christopher Hooter, I disagree. You're telling... You mean that the O-line cannot lean on the Buckeyes for a foot? But you know what loosens up that defensive line? The threat of a pass in the end zone. The threat that you might go do something else. The threat that you might lob a touchdown pass, an attempted touchdown pass, to a tight end at the back of the end zone. That's what loosens up the linebackers. The Buckeyes are only going forward. They're only attacking the line. There's too many guys to block. Because nobody thinks that Manning is going to throw a shot in the end zone. I think that is the play of the game right there. Sarkisian is looking around going, what the hell is going on? Because they got everybody in the box. Am I feeling guilty about destroying Arch Manning? Yes, I feel guilty. But I'm not going to take 100% of the blame. No, I am not. That was absolutely ridiculous. Sane is a second-year player. Redshirt freshman, Kerry Golden-Knowles. Redshirt freshman. Okay, Buckeyes, what do you do? What do you do? I would chuck one deep to Jeremiah Smith. Chuck it deep to Jeremiah Smith. Play action. There's a flag. There might have been holding in the end zone. It could be a safety. Safety. Safety! Safety! Oh, no! The Longhorns! Offsetting penalty! They had 2 points in their grab. There was holding. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The Longhorns. They just, another shot to the face. 2nd and 9. Buckeyes, they try to run it out of there. There's nothing there. Texas is tough. It's 3rd and long. What's the play call? What's the play call, guys? What is the play call? Buckeyes going to have to punt the ball. They gave themselves a little bit of room. And the Buckeyes do not go with their quarterback. Both teams are, man, they're just playing awfully conservative right now. Buckeyes got to punt it. Texas should get great field position. My, oh my. Taking a look at the scores, the Volunteers are up 31-14. Mississippi State has taken a 10-point lead over Southern Miss. Maryland is rolling over Florida Atlanta. Purdue is rolling over Ball State. Tulane is rolling over, waving over the Green Wave over the Northwestern Wildcats. Pittsburgh 41, Duquesne 6. Navy gonna win big. Kent State up 8. Kentucky is up 10-2 over Toledo at half. Boston College, the Flying Eagles, 7-3 over Fordham in the first quarter. Rich Rod is back at West Virginia, and the Mountaineers got a 7-0 lead over Robert Morris. Central Connecticut 7, UConn 0. Central Connecticut has taken the lead. Those are your scores for the early games this Saturday, week 1, August 30th. Nico Marchio started for West Virginia, 2 of 2, 29 yards. Nico with a 10-yard rushing TD. Yaheem White, 5 carries for 30 yards. And that is how West Virginia scored their point. 7 points. The architect, conservative play calling, waiting on a better field position isn't a bad idea. Ooh, good first down run by Texas. But there is a flag, another flag. Holding again on the Longhorns. Both offensive lines, I should say both defensive lines, the Longhorns and the Buckeyes, are getting the better of the action here. Good hard nose running. We got a super chat. Kerry Gold knows. Who will win a Heisman first? Saying or Manning? Just saying. I would have said Manning. I'm for neither of these guys are going to be. Manning just threw an interception. There's your answer, Kerry Gold Knowles. There is your answer. It ain't gonna be Arch Manning. No, it ain't gonna be Manning. No! Stop the train. I'm getting off. Somebody else is gonna have to take over the conductor of this train. I have destroyed this young man's career. I have absolutely destroyed. I apologize to the Manning family. I apologize to Longhorn Nation. I apologize to Burnt Orange Nation. I apologize to all the SEC. I apologize to everybody. I am Greg the Cooler. I am now going to embrace it. I am absolutely brutal. Everything I touch goes into a deep freeze. Every time I put confidence in back of somebody, they crumble. They crumble to the ground. The Buckeyes are taking complete, total advantage of Greg the Cooler back in the Longhorns to win it all. This is not a conspiracy. I did not do this on purpose. I wanted the Longhorns. I've been pushing the Longhorns. I've been praying for the Longhorns. Texas is back. Except this studio is in some sort of vortex, some sort of sixth dimension evil. This studio, this host, we are the destroyer of dreams. This is not only Loserville City, and I am not only your elected mayor. I am the judge. I am the ruler. I am the destroyer of college football dreams. Arch Manning, I'm rooting for the kid. I'm absolutely rooting for him. But he could not look worse. Who was the moron? Who said that Manning should be throwing an end zone pass when they had the ball at the 3-yard line? Was it me? I can't believe I said that. No. You've got to take Manning out of the game right now. It doesn't mean you totally give up on him, but he can't play. Not today. Who's the Longhorns' backup quarterback? Get him in the game. I don't care who it is at this point. Manning is absolutely shook. How do I know that Manning is shook? Because I see his face. I see that same face every time I get up in the morning and I brush my teeth. Manning is shook. Get him out of the game. My God. First and 10 Buckeyes. Play action. Saying, I don't know what he's looking at either. I'm just going to go through the comments right now. 2nd and 7. Buckeyes. Longhorns, they're stacking the box. They're stacking the box. Super chat, Kerry Gold knows. Greg, your picker may be broken, but you have all kinds of knowledge. Stickler, stick with that. Thank you, Kerry Gold knows. Thank you for the $5 holla. Thank you for your generosity. I appreciate it. Look, all the respect in the world to these defenses. They're absolutely legit. They're going to be shutting people out all season long. But, come on. Come on, man. Manning is absolutely shook. Saying with the completion, Jeremiah Smith, first down, Buckeyes. I'm not going to take anything away from the Buckeyes defense. But Arch Manning he's shook. Like, First and 10, 45-yard line. Sand checks it down. Good downfield blocking by Carnell Tate. Carnell Tate giving C.J. Donaldson a little bit more room to run. There's only 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. We only got one more quarter. Look at this. Look at this. Second and 1. It looked like the Buckeyes are not going to run this play. Are they? They're hurrying up at the line. No, they're not. No, they are not. They're going to go into the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. And I guess we did not even play the mariachi music. We're going to have to play the mariachi music because the game is within 10 points. We have a competitive game. My goodness, let's go. Woo! Only down by 7, but it might as well be 47. They're not scoring twice. As horrible as Texas offense is playing, they're still only down by 7. Again, I'm not taking anything away from the Buckeyes defense. Okay? Great defense. They can shut out a lot. They're probably going to shut out the Gophers. Okay? On October 4th, They're probably going to shut out the Gophers. But Arch Manning looks terrible. His throws are god-awful. He doesn't feel, he's not throwing in rhythm at all. Joe Klatt said it at halftime. He's completely gone in his mind, in his body. I don't even know if I don't think you should even play him in the fourth quarter. He is shaken to the core. How do I know this? Because I see it in the mirror every single day. This is Greg the Cooler. Let's be real here. This is Greg the Cooler. Arch Manning on the football field right now looks like myself looking at the picks that I got to make against the spread in week 1, next time in week 2, pull them out. I would give myself the hook, but there's nobody that can replace me. Take Arch out of the game. He hasn't thrown one good pass. He hasn't even stepped into a throw. He's had a couple of good runs. I'm sure he's a good kid. He's very talented. But this game, at this time, in this place, it's too much for him. And the other players know it. The other players, give Arch the hook, Sarkisian. Give him the hook. The architect, they're not sitting Manning. That would be a national disaster. 2nd and 1, Buckeyes. First down, Buckeyes. Just saying is on his center. Handoff. Ooh, I thought there was some room there. Again, the Buckeyes getting some movement. There is a flag on the field. Flag on the Buckeyes. Yeah, the quarterback can spin it, the architect. Settle down, Greg. Mini quarterback can spin it, but can the Gophers block this Buckeyes offensive line? Can the receivers get separation against this secondary? It's going to be rough. But again, Arch Manning he could not have looked worse. I got to be honest. What are we doing here? I mean, I'm not saying, well, I did say his career was over, but that was a joke. Come on, guys. But he could not have looked worse. Two things can be true at the same time. Two things can be true. Buckeyes defense is absolutely elite. We knew that. And the other thing that can be true is Arch Manning was not ready to play this game. He was not ready to play this game. Not this game. Maybe against 95% of the other teams, but not this game. It's a tough first game. Saying, deep, open, touchdown, Buckeyes! Touchdown! Saying, touchdown! To Tate. Touchdown! Carnell Tate, who is a great receiver on his own, creates separation. Sane got the ball out. Great. You aren't doing Alabama, right? No, I'm not. I'm going to watch the game with the mother. I probably destroyed Florida State's chances of even competing in that game, Rock and Rant. I probably have destroyed the Seminoles' chances for them to compete. Arch Manning was not ready. Rock and Rant, for all the things that I have said that I've been wrong. Cam Ward having too small of hands. Bo Nix not being an NFL quarterback. The list goes on and on and on. My Arch Manning take for game 1 against the Buckeyes is probably the worst of them all. I mean, he could not look worse. Am I wrong on that? Am I wrong on that? The results have been bad, but how he has thrown the football, his footwork, everything has been abysmal. He's 9 of 15, 38 yards and an interception. He has been worse than the statistics. Greg, please cheer for Bama. It doesn't even matter now. The cake has been baked. I got Florida State covering. So Feinbaum. 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 What did he say about this game? He thought he didn't give the Buckeyes a chance. Wow. I don't know. I'm just hoping that Arch Manning, for the rest of this game, if they're going to play him, and it looks like they're going to play him, I hope he makes like one really good play. Like one really good throw downfield. Something in which, you know how you play golf? I'm a horrible golfer. If I go out and play golf, and I'm shooting real bad like I almost always do, all I need is one shot. One 3-wood. One 197-yard wedge shot. All I need is a 7-iron, good 7-iron from 145 out to somehow stick the green. I just need one shot, and then I can imagine that I can figure this game out. I can fool myself. I can lie to myself. Right now, Arch Manning is not able to lie to himself. His teammates cannot lie about it. The fans cannot sit there and dream. There's nothing to dream about. It's been a complete disaster. Arch Manning needs to make at least one really good throw. 20-yard throw. Grip it and rip it. Bam! He needs it. He needs it. The Longhorns need it. Forget about the win now. It's gone. He needs one good play. One good play. One good play. One good play. Arch Manning. One good play. Shotgun. Hands it off. Oh. Super chat, Kerry Gold knows I can usually get a good read on quarterbacks, and Sane has that look. He throws a great ball and can spin it. Just saying, Greg Tallahassee is going, but right now, thank you, Kerry Gold knows. I appreciate you, super chat, for all of your generosity and all your support. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Tallahassee right now is on fire. Home game against Bama. That game means so much to the people of Florida State. They got to rebound. I know, look, the Seminole fans, they want to win. But they need to put just put a good effort against Bama. And the rest of it could take care of itself. Arch Manning, let's do something here. Back to pass! And he throws it out to the sideline and gets a couple of yards. And look, either the... can I be honest? Can I be honest for a moment? There it is! There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Manning, beautiful pass. Best one of the day by far. Manning back to pass. Let it rip, young man. Now I'm going to get accused of a grand conspiracy. Greg, you knew exactly what you were doing the whole time. You knew what you were doing, Greg. Greg. You knew what you were doing. You know you are the destroyer of college football dreams. You put the Longhorns in the deep freeze. You're all part of the Tony Petitti plan. Look what you're doing, Greg. You're sponsoring Tony Petitti's absurd, large, automatic qualifying playoff formats. We know what you're doing, Greg. We know what you're doing. I'm not a part of any grand conspiracy. I would not be a part of any association, any conspiracy that would want me to be a part of it. That's a touchdown for Syracuse. I agree, Jen Fari. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, but Manning, yeah, I cannot imagine him looking anywhere. Okay, it might have not have been an interception. Maybe it's Texas ball, but it could not be worse. Maybe it was not an interception, but again, he is... At least he made one good throw. Thank you for the $2 holla, Kerry Go Knows. I appreciate it. Greg the Spellcaster. Woo. True statement, MBM. And thanks for making that statement. Kudos to Manning for staying humble and never buying into his own hype. I mean, he seems like a great kid, so absolutely correct, MBM. Absolutely correct. Here we go. 2nd and 10. It's going to be 3rd and 3. First down, Texas. A question was asked, has there ever been a number 1 team been shut out to start the season? The answer is yes. Florida State, number 1 to start the season in 1988, was shut out by Miami 31-0. Another first down by the Longhorns. 9 minutes to go. The Longhorns are driving. 16-yard line of the Buckeyes. Manning gets a couple of yards. At this point, I'm going to be downright unhappy unless Greg takes the Hawkeyes next week. Stormy, I am going to watch the Cyclones and the Coyotes at 3:30 Eastern Time. Same time as Alabama and Florida State. I'm going to be keeping an eye on Iowa State. I need more data. I need more Cyclone data before I can really let this genius mind of mine marinate on that. 3rd and 3. Big play by the Longhorns. You can't even go for a field goal here. It's touchdown or bust. Manning back to pass. Half sidearm. Half 3/4. I know he's got a quick release, but it looks like he's just, I don't know, man. He is 4th and 3. You got trips right. Trips right. You got a timeout. Woo! I'm going to show you guys a video. Annie Agar, you know who she is, right? She does all the funny clips. She's showing this video here. Hold on. Of Arch Manning. Hold on. 4th and 3. Play of the game. Trips right. Trips right. Let me show you this. She goes, Arch Manning is the best quarterback prospect this year. This is Arch Manning. Watch Arch Manning here. I'm sorry. Take it in the spirit that it's, the young man is having a tough game. Minor setback for a major comeback, but it ain't going to happen this game. He is all out of sorts. I mean, he's got a lot of talent. He's a good kid. Good kid. I think he still has a great future ahead of him in whatever he does, but it could be quarterback. But he was not ready to play this game. And I don't know, did Sarkisian know that he wasn't ready to play this game? Is this a shock to the Longhorns coaching staff? I got to think it's a shock to a lot of people, though. He was not ready. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Woo. Again, let me show you guys something here. All right? Let me show you something. Greg the Gold. I've got Texas winning the SEC. All right? I've got Texas winning the SEC. Number 1. But we're not done yet. I've got Arch Manning, number 5 in the PATC Heisman watch list, heading into week 0. Number 5. I'm not done yet. I got Texas winning the Southeastern Conference Championship. I've got Arch Manning, number 5 on the PATC Heisman. I've got Texas as number 1. Going to be number 1 in the college football playoff format. I'm not done yet. I've got Texas beating Arizona State. I'm not done yet. I've got Texas beating Georgia in the semifinal. I've got Texas beating Clemson in the national championship. I've got everything riding on the Longhorns. I've got everything riding on Arch Manning. Arch Manning is 12 of 21, 72 yards, 1 interception.
told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt.
Buckeyes first down. It is 6:34 to go in the fourth quarter. Kerry Go-Knowles is sitting me down. Just like what Sarkisian should have done with Arch, Kerry Go-Knowles has tapped the fat guy from Minnesota on the shoulder, and he says that you're done. You're done, kid. Sit him down. Sit the fat guy down. Flag on the Buckeyes. Jalen Daniels, the quarterback of Kansas, is going to replace Arch Manning on the PATC Heisman Watch. It is official. It is official. Jalen Daniels, quarterback of Kansas, is replacing Arch Manning on the PATC Heisman Watch. Watch for the official unveiling Tuesday of the new Heisman Watch list. The architect is either on something or he's on to something. You're going to have a huge week next week, Greg. I believe in you. Second and 19. Sam puts it out there on the flat. Jeremiah Smith, a couple of yards. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Keep it chopping. No, I'm not. Greg is throwing a hex on Kansas now. Third and 15. Fourth down, Buckeyes. Putting it back to Texas. Texas will have good field position. They need a touchdown on this drive, and then a converted onside kick, and then another touchdown to send this in overtime. Can the Longhorns pull out the miracle? The Big Gun Shop, thanks for coming on in, Big Gun Shop. Big Gun Shop took Ohio State. Tennessee is up 38-20 over Syracuse. Mississippi State 34, Southern Miss 10. Maryland Terrapins 39, Florida Atlantic 7. Tulane 23, Northwestern 3. We talked about it during the offseason. We all know that Northwestern's offense is anemic. But Tulane's defense is legit. It's why I've got them going to playoffs. It's 23-3 Tulane. Pittsburgh 51. Duquesne 9. Pass complete. Manning to Wingo. Kent State is up on Merrimack 21-17. Boston College 14-3 over Fordham. West Virginia 10, Robert Morris 0. Old Dominion 7, Indiana 0. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Old Dominion has a 7-0 lead against the Hoosier. And if you remember, Old Dominion came that close from beating South Carolina Gamecocks opening game of last season. They had the lead. It took a last-minute drive by South Carolina to win that game. Third and 5. It's early, though. It's early in the Old Dominion, Indiana game. Western Illinois might give Northwestern a game next week. There it is, 14-7. 14-7. Texas is back to Mazda. Now, now that you got off the Manning train, absolutely. Now you got to go for the onside kick here, right? You got to do it. Onside kick. Get 2 bites at the apple. If you don't get the onside kick, you still have 2 timeouts and 3 minutes to go. Then you can stop them 3 downs, get the ball back. 2 bites at the apple. Onside kick, Texas. Onside kick. You got to do it. You got to do it. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know in the chat. You got to do an onside kick. You got to do it. Super chat, Carrie Gold knows. Greg, order you and your mom a cheese pizza all the way, lick your wounds, and we will see you back tonight. LSU beat Clemson. I got Clemson winning, Carrie. I'm not going to be wrong on that game. It's impossible to be. No. Now, look, I had a moment of weakness, a moment of self-pity. But now Greg the Cooler is back. Look, Syracuse is down by 18. They're probably going to score here. Syracuse is probably going to cover. That's going to be another win for Greg the Cooler. 2 out of 10 ain't bad. But anyways, no. Clemson is going to win that game. But thank you, Carrie Gold knows they're going to cover too. Thank you, Carrie Gold knows, for your generosity once again. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. What are we talking about? No catch. What are we talking about? Keep chopping. Carrie Gold knows. No. You can't do that now. I already put the points up. There we go. 14-7. 14-7. Onside kick. Let's go. Super chat, Evil Badger, Ryan, Willie. Greg, which conference is better? Texas isn't going to win. I think the SEC is the better conference. I've never have said anything different. I don't think the margin is there like the SEC believe it is, like a lot of people. I don't think the gap is all that big. And that includes the middle of the conference. That includes the bottom of the conference. I think the gap has closed. And I don't even think the Southeastern Conference could have done anything about that. I think certain changes in college football has made it impossible for the Southeastern Conference to maintain that huge gap between the two conferences. The Big Ten has closed the gap, but the Southeastern Conference is still the best conference. Not by much. I can't satisfy SEC fans with my answer. I can't satisfy the Big Ten fans with my answer. I can't satisfy anybody. That is why we are the most unpopular college football YouTube channel in the country. Thank you, Ryan Willie. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the $5 holla. I appreciate it so very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Northwestern is getting beat pretty bad. 23-3. 23-3. It looks like the Northwestern Wildcats will not be scoring a touchdown. Buckeyes got the football, 1st and 10. The Longhorns got 2 timeouts. Buckeyes are going to have to throw this ball. Buckeyes are going to have to throw it. Second and 10, empty backfield. Buckeyes are going to throw it. And they get nothing. It's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. The play of the game. Syracuse had a very good year last year. And they're not looking all that bad against Tennessee. Not looking all that bad, in my opinion. I've been watching it here. Back to pass. He gets rid of it. No first down. The Longhorns. It was complete. But the Buckeyes do not get first down. They're going to have to kick it back to Arch Manning. The legend begins today. The Longhorns are going to get the ball back. 2:33 to go. Wow. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, good punt. Very good punt. The Longhorns will start at their 15-yard line. The art of the punt. Everyone be sure to watch Georgia and Marshall. It helps with the algorithm. Don Scruggs, Georgia Bulldogs. Syracuse is driving. They score here and get a 2-pointer. They'll be down by 10. Fran Brown's team is not going to give up. Bad pass by Arch Manning. Stephen Vitt, Greg, it's good for me to relax after Thursday night, though I feel more reassured. Thank you, Steven, for coming on in. Appreciate it, Mr. Bobcat. Oh, what a throw! What a throw by Manning! A connection! He put it right where it had to be. Oh, beautiful throw. Beautiful throw. Wow. 2 minutes to go. The Longhorns are punching back. Woo! That was a great throw, man. Wow. Mm. I haven't said Texas is terrible. I've said Arch Manning has played terrible. Greg sold his Manning stock. Now Arch is warming up. I got off the train as well. I had to get out of the conductor's chair. Now Arch Manning can play. Now Arch Manning can play. Kerry Golden Nose Super Chat. See what you did, Greg? I got no comment. I'm not making any more comments. No comment. Arch Manning, let's go. Let's go. 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go. The Buckeyes, your reigning, defending national champions. Trying to hang on to this victory. Trying to hang on to this lead. Texas is going to run it. They get about 5 yards. 2nd and 5. Plenty of time on the clock. The Longhorns got 1 timeout. The Buckeyes are going to have to stop them on downs. The Buckeyes are going to have to stop them on downs. The Buckeyes need a sack. They need something to help. Manning throws it into the dirt once again. Too many of those throws, man. You're not even... Are you tight? Is your shoulders tight? You keep doing this. Loosen up, young fella. You're 22 years old. Third and 5. Buckeyes need a play here. The Buckeyes need a tip pass, a sack. Audible. Omaha. Empty backfield, man in motion. What the hell is that? Drop pass. 4th and 5. 4th and 5. This would decide it all. A lot of inaccurate passes by Arch Manning. He's had a couple of gems. You can't take that away from him. 4th and 5. What do the Buckeyes do on defense? Do they send it? Do they send it? No, they don't. They don't! They get pressure! They get pressure with a 3-man rush! 3-man rush! They only sent 3. Manning had no opportunity. The O-line got beat. Watch. They only sent 3, and they got to him. You can't blame Manning for that one. You can't blame Manning for that play. Look at this. They only sent 3. At the very 1, 2, 3. They got to him. Game over. Tough Tony coming on in. Al Woody. Kerry Gold knows I did the reverse rope a dope. B Bean is in the house. Thanks for coming on in. I told you. Arch has got a lot of learning to do. Stephen McNeely, thanks for the watch party. Greg, enjoyed the game with your mom. I appreciate it, guys. This game sucked. Bill G, thank you for your generosity. Let me thank the people who donated here before all of you leave, helping us keep the lights on, helping us grow the channel. Kerry Gold knows with a monster super chat. Bill G with a monster super chat. Thank you, guys. Evil Badger, thank you so much, Evil Badger. Thank you so much, John Till. Thank you so much, Ryan Brooks. I didn't even sing this. You singing Calling Baton Rouge next week? We'll talk about it, Ryan Brooks. Thank you, Kerry Gold Knowles, once again. Wow. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. The Longhorns come up short. What a frustrating game for both teams. In some ways. The Buckeyes running game ain't going to be what it was last year. Not without Trayvon Henderson and Judkins. Peoples and Donaldson are not the same quality of running backs. But their passing game could be a little bit better. Sayan needs to play. He's not going to be going against the great Longhorns defense every week. The Buckeyes offense will be good at some point this season. Real good. Real good. But the Buckeyes defense is big time. The Longhorns defense is big time. Arch Manning has a long ways to go. And I know he was going against a legit top defense in the country. I get it. But even saying that, he's got a long ways to go. He needs to play. Arch Manning needs to play. Yes, Lee Corso. Congratulations on an incredible, impactful career in all of college sports. A defensive back with the Florida State Seminoles. Way back. Head coach, Indiana Hoosiers and other places. Lee Corso, College Game Day. We salute you, Lee Corso, for an incredible career and impact, a positive impact on college football fans everywhere. Congratulations on your retirement. And hopefully you have many years left to enjoy college football. God bless Lee Corso. I want to say thank you for all of you for joining us today. I thank the people who donated to this program. I want to thank the people who showed up and we had fun. Once again, another watch party in the books here at PATC. We are going to be doing our next watch. Well, I don't know when we're going to do our next watch party, to be honest. It could be later today. It's definitely going to be South Carolina. We're going to be doing the South Carolina Virginia Tech Hokies game tomorrow. We know that game is locked in. Schedule-wise, we've got that locked in. So keep your head on a swivel. We might be showing up later on tonight. We might be. So keep your head on a swivel. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Turn on your notifications. Subscribe and turn on those notifications. And before you leave, smash the like button. The reigning, defending, undisputed national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, 14. The Texas Longhorns, 7. Until next time, from all of us at PATC, to all of you, please you all take great care of each other. And as always, God, family, Golden Gophers.